Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Clone Evolution. And man, oh man, today is what? The weekend edition. And I left my drink on the other side of the table. I gotta go get it. Son of a bitch. I don't know why I would put my drink there. It's like, hey, I'm starting the show. Let's take my drink and put it somewhere I can't reach it. That's a great idea. Alright. So, how's everyone doing this weekend? I guess technically the weekend is just beginning. It's Friday for us. Maybe some people overseas, it's already Friday evening. Or depending, yeah, I guess some viewers it's already Saturday. Now I've been checking out the Bet Fury stuff, so I figured, hey, let's go check out Clone Evolution, get the show started early again today. Some good shows on later this evening. I'm sure a lot of people would rather watch those. So let's go in a time zone where I don't have to compete with all the primetime TV. Not that I can't compete with them. Alright, so what are we on the agenda for today? Let's get right to the important stuff. Let's do the Tavern Tasks. Get these fired off. This is a good sign. Losing my voice already. I could use some booze maybe. It's still only 10 a.m. so I gotta wait for that. Plus I ordered some new booze and it's not going to arrive until after 1 p.m. possibly today. Now I got some more mead, if anyone didn't hear about it in the last episode. Couldn't resist ordering it. And I was checking out my bank balance this week. I was like, holy fuck, I should not have ordered that mead. So live and learn. Lucky I ordered it first. Oh well, you're not here to save all your money until you die, right? Unless you have a lot of kids to leave it to. If you don't, you might as well spend it. Okay, let's give the casino thing just some regular spins, because the fucking casino event's over and we didn't get shit. All the spins we did, they didn't give us anything. Sons of bitches. Alright, we got 2 viewers and a like already. Thanks. If anyone wants to be first in the chat, it's still open. Did I even get the chat working? Yes, it looks like it is. Okay, I gotta pay attention so I don't click the free refresh button. Ooh, shitty enzyme. Oh, I know what we could do. Well, it's probably too late now. Fuck. Hey, Warzard the Board Time Lord. Thanks for logging in early today. What's up? I'm just getting ready for the weekend. Getting my recording done early today. Receive all. I got some crazy news for my YouTube channel. Holy shit. So many red flowers. I feel so loved. Alright, let's get these sent out. Get some extra ones to Cinder. Now, my YouTube channel, I was like, oh, I'm just going to take those tapes and put them on my computer. And at first, the high 8 camcorder problem I came across, somewhat managed to solve it. We'll see if we get it on the computer or not. And then I was like, oh shit, now I got to do the mini DV tapes. Holy fuck, are they even harder to get on the computer? Son of a bitch. I even got to the point where I had to fucking order new hardware for my computer to even be compatible. So I don't know, we'll see if I even get it on the computer. Oh, Warzard the Board Time Lord says he plays Clone Evolution around 10 a.m. or around 11 a.m.-ish anyway, so this worked out perfect for him. So that's good. Yeah, I never realized how hard it is to use FireWire on modern computers. Like, I don't know if anyone noticed what FireWire cables do. They were a popular format when USB 1 was out because people realized that USB 1 sucked balls. So they started using FireWire cables. And FireWire cables are really fast. I think they're even faster than USB 2. But they also offer a different format for transferring in the cables, where instead of sending packets, they send a two-way data transfer. So that's why when you hook up a FireWire cable to something, it can actually control your device, because it's offering two-way communication. It can like hit the power and play buttons just through the cable. But sadly, they phased that cable format out, even though USB wasn't as good. So it's one of those cases where it's like VHS versus beta, and even though beta was better, it still lost to VHS. So modern computers stopped using FireWire and they just switched to USB. But they said the new USB 4 format might be equal to FireWire. They might finally catch up to how good FireWire used to be. But apparently there's this one card that you could get off Amazon that can hook modern computers up to FireWire, so I got it and I'm going to try it, but God, this is getting expensive. I'm plugging a whole bunch of money into my YouTube channel again. I got to be careful of doing that because I get carried away sometimes. End up spending thousands on the channel and it doesn't help the viewership at all. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully this investment doesn't go for nothing. Yeah, who would have guessed that FireWire cables are better, eh? I was like, it's fucked up. I don't know why we switched away from FireWire cables. Maybe because the cost or something? I don't know. Something must have fucked it. Not in a good way. I'll probably find out when I start reusing them. Who am I kidding? I will find out. Let's get a little bit of extra healing in here. Move him up to the front. Try that shit. We can fuck some shit like this. Yeah, so anyone who has these like old mini DV tapes, if you have them and you don't have a FireWire port on your computer, you can't even get the footage in the highest resolution from your camcorder to your computer. Like, you can do it via those like composite cables, red, white, and yellow or whatever they are, but they said they're only 75% the resolution. So if you switch to FireWire, you get a much cleaner video quality. Which I'm dealing with really shitty video quality to begin with, so it'll be good if I can get it higher. who knows, maybe this is going to pay off and my YouTube channel will get a whole bunch of new subs. That'd be sweet. Oh, another nice thing, my longer sound cord came. So technically I can go farther away from my computer and I can still talk. We can do the standing show. And I'm surprised, man. The green screen works so better with this camera. Even though I don't have a green screen. Yes! Victory! So if technically I get this working, I think I have another idea for a YouTube series on my channel, or a new channel on my series. Or not new channel, fuck. A new playlist on my channel. Now what I was thinking of doing is doing a few more paranormal video logs. Because now I have to dig in storage, find out my old Sony camcorder, pray to God it still works enough to play the tapes so that I can upload them. And if it does, maybe I'll try recording with some tapes. And if I can, then I'll be able to do those old, really wild night vision walks. I don't know, those night vision camera lenses, they don't even make them like they used to. So I'll get some wild footage. I guarantee that. I even found my original wild footage tape, so I might get that if I can. That'll be one of the first tapes I upload. Better be careful with that tape. The Men in Black came after me over that tape once. I'm surprised they didn't take the tape. Or it was just a coincidence. Maybe they came for something else. Maybe the tape's deleted. You know, speaking of deleted tapes, I heard the weirdest news. I was watching some video game documentaries to learn the history of video games, and there was this computer that hooked up to a video game system. Could have been the Coleco or something like that. But anyways, they were competing with the Apple computer, so they wanted to take a bite out of the Apple sales. So guess what they called their computer? The Atom. Because the Atom took a bite out of the apple in the Bible. Yeah, so that's what they did, is they invented this computer, hooked it up to a video game console and released it. But the problem is Apple managed to win because the Atom had some serious problems technically, and one of them happened to be deletion of the tapes. So isn't this a weird fucked up thing? I didn't even know. The Atom, it decided to use cassette tapes for its memory. So when you wanted a computer with memory, you just added in more cassette tapes. So anyways, you buy games, they'd be on cassette tapes. Any of the software you got would come on a cassette tape. But in the instructions, it told you to put the cassette tape in the machine, turn it on, and then load the tape. And it turned out that when you turned on the machine, it generated a magnetic field so strong that it would erase any of the tapes that were in the deck. So that's where they were fucked. They're like, hey, we can't keep telling people to put the tape in first, because if they do, it fucking deletes the tape. Can you imagine that? Releasing a computer that would delete the discs if you followed the instructions how it said. So what they did to solve the problem is they couldn't stop it from deleting the tapes, so they changed the instructions. So the instructions told you to put the disc in after you turned on the computer, because if you didn't, it would delete it. Hey Zahid, how's it going? Hey, Warzard was saying he watched that documentary too. Yeah, I started to change the show times because, I don't know, the 7 o'clock time slot was getting pretty stale. A lot of people couldn't make it most nights, so I started to mix it up a little bit. I will do the occasional 7 o'clock still show. I do like that time slot. The only time I don't like it is when all my favorite shows are on that time, which is about 90% of the time. I like to watch sports, and they always play my team's events right at 7 o'clock. Oh shit, gotta be careful. Flexing my back too much there. I feel a little bit of an odd movement. Now, thanks everyone for tuning in early this morning and joining the chat. It's pretty sweet. Now, I did try a new lapel mic for today's episode, although yesterday's episode seemed to record okay. If anyone's wondering why the sound sounded so bad yesterday still, that's just my voice. When I vaporize too much, my voice gets really bad. And it's already really bad to begin with. So I'll have to try to break away from this habit of using the vaporizer. I'm going to go for springtime, using it less. Tried a few times to cut back, managed to do it a few days. I can't get into a full month. Gotta stop getting into the I can't mindset. I can do it. I will do it. Now springtime is only like, what, a couple weeks away. And summertime is when I'll start breaking out the pool and swimming, so I really only have a few weeks away to get into shape for swimming, so I gotta do it. It's mission time. Yeah, speaking of mission time, there was an update from NASA that there could be a delay in the project to get back to the moon mission, but they're still on track as far as they've officially said. So, what is it, in 2024, we should have a person landing on the moon. Now, I think it'd be interesting. NASA has this new policy where they're only going to send a woman to the moon. I was thinking that's a little bit not gender inclusive. They should really send maybe a trans person for the first. That way when any aliens encounter us for the first time on the moon, they can get an idea that it's not just men and women on this planet. Not that there's anything wrong. Now, sending just women would be okay. I'm not really against it because really the space military is probably already on the moon, and that's probably mostly men. I'm just kidding. Which is probably true though. No, who is it? Billy McKinnon, or not McKinnon? Who is that guy? I gotta look up his name every time. I always get it confused. NASA hacking by 15-year-old. Yeah, what was his name? No, that was Jonathan James. That's a different one. Oh, it is Gary McKinnon, not Billy. Yeah, so Gary McKinnon, he was able to hack NASA, and he got a whole list of astronauts that are listed as off-world. So unless they were just screwing with people and made a folder for a joke. But maybe. Now let's see what happened. Holy shit, man, I thought Gary McKinnon was a kid, but he's older than me. He's born in 1966. His extradition is still going. They want to get him sent to the States so that he faced 70 years in jail. And he also could be sent to Guantanamo Bay for releasing the list of astronauts that are NASA employees that are on off-world bases. So it's kind of interesting, eh? That you think that they say that we don't have bases on other planets, yet there's a fucking guy that's being charged for extradition for releasing the list. Alright, oh yeah, here it says in 2006, a Freedom of Information request was filed for NASA for all the documents pertaining to Gary McKinnon. NASA's documents consisted of printed news articles from the Slashdot site, but no other related documents. This was consistent with NASA employee browsing the internet articles about Gary McKinnon. The records of such browsing activity are in the public domain. So I don't understand what that means. That sounds a little weird. Slash.site, what the hell is that? So I guess they filed the Freedom of Information Act, but the articles that McKinnon found were never released. Instead, they released news from a geek's website. So that'd be weird, eh? So maybe Gary McKinnon could still get facing all those extradition charges and just, oh yeah, and that's the other thing. The reason that the British government has not sent him over for extradition is because McKinnon suffers from Asperger's syndrome and severe depression. So they said if he went into prison, he would likely die. So since he's facing death, they don't extradite him. Even though he's facing 70 years in prison, it's not equal to a death sentence for them. Shouldn't laugh, that's kind of mean. Anyways, let's get back to Clone Evolution. Alright, let's see how this battle's going. Holy fuck, 38 rounds in. Jesus. Now, if anyone wants to read the article on Gary McKinnon, I'll just put it on the center screen for a second. There it is, NASA, Gary McKinnon, his extradition. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people that support him, so that was pretty cool. I'll have to try to remember his name. Gary McKinnon. Gary McKinnon. I always go to say it and forget what the fuck his name is. Yeah, so I was watching some other video game news from yesterday. Let's skip this battle because we got a lot to go. Fuck, I lost it. You gotta be kidding me. I could have swore we were gonna win that one. Let's get a little bit more attacking in there. Hey, Worldson Roka, welcome back to the chat. Now there's this another new video game console that's coming out. That's a company that's making those ROM consoles, or I don't know what it is, but it looks like a Game Boy, except it's like souped up or something. So anyways, apparently it's sold out, a whole bunch of people are pissed about it, but the company's saying don't worry, because they're actually going to release more of them. So that first pre-order wasn't the end. And Pat and Ian were talking about how great it is. To me, it seems weird that people want all these portable consoles. Like, we're in an age where we can't even go outside anymore. But, to each their own. Maybe that's the thing. We're in an age where we can't go outside. Everyone wants consoles that are portable for going outside. Because we do the opposite. Alright, now we're getting a lot of victories. This is better. Hey, if anyone wants to help me out, and you're in the same arena thing as me, we can do that arena mission. I'm going to try working on it a bit today's episode. That's what we'll do after I finish skipping all these. Oh yeah, this is good. I'm on a verge of just victory every time now that I switched up to team. I haven't got the Nintendo Switch yet because I wanted to get a home console edition. Once they release a version that can play the same games but without the screen, just hooking up to your TV. Because I don't really support Nintendo's home console or portable consoles. I have a whole bunch of Nintendo DS's and I never got into them. For me, the controls are too small for my hands. Alright, so let's see. Oh, Worldsync could help, but he's on a different server. Yeah, it's a shame that there's not a way for people on different servers to help complete this. Maybe that's what Clone Evolution should do. The makers of the game, they should try to design a new event where we can actually work together or compete with people in different servers. Because I know they have this cross-server arena thing, but there's no real event that does anything for it, right? So maybe they should do another one. Something else where it's like cross-server battles, where we can either work together or fight each other, some sort of weird system. That'd be awesome. So maybe if the game developers ever watch my show, or any of the viewers are watching my show want to message the game developers, because actually the game developers on the Facebook page, about, I don't know how often, but every once in a while, they actually do put a post. If anyone has ideas of new things for the game, hey, there was Stella from Lelanders. Shout out to Stella. So maybe that's what we can see in the future, with some new things from that'll involve the other servers, because that'd be fun. They at least are on the track of knowing that it's a good idea when they added that cross-server battle to the arena. Maybe they have a few more ideas like that already in the works. Oh, you son of a whore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Fuck. I hate losing. I lose too much. Holy shit, there's something in my achievements. Let's check out what it is. Reach ranking Rhino of Destruction. That's cool. It won't let me claim it. I figured that's why. This happened to me a few weeks ago when I earned some cross-server ranking and it wouldn't let me claim the reward. I came back and nothing. So well. It's kind of a tease, but I'm very used to that in life. Alright, let's see. What did we got here? Let's do the Tavern Tasks. Click it. Yeah, I gotta remember I can lean back now. I don't always have to be leaning forward to play the show. Or to play the game. Play the show. Alright, 100. Another 8 purples. That's pretty sweet. Alright, let's see. Maybe we could try some of the expedition. Yeah, there is always that idea, right? Like just switch servers and try that. Sometimes it might work. Oh, sounds like my roommate just got back. She might have picked up the booze for me. Post office had my booze. She was going to try picking it up, but they said not to pick it up till 1 o'clock, and it was 11 o'clock, so maybe she was still able to get it early. I better not start drinking it till after supper, though. Fuck, I'm a loser. I know that already, game. You don't have to rub it in. It always reminds me of that saying in the arcades when I was a kid. It said, only the losers use drugs. And then after you lose the game, it says, you lose! It's like, wow, I'm a loser! What did it say about losers again? We only use drugs! Now, thankfully, I've been getting my plants ready early this year. Got 4 plants to sprout. It was a battle. I fucking tried 4 plants off the beginning. 2 died. So I was like, fuck, man. Had to plant or sprout 2 more. Hopefully these 2 more that sprouted survive. I think what happened was I tried a technique when my plant sprouts to just remove the seed right away. But then I was thinking maybe there's a lot of nutrients that it keeps in that seed husk that the plant drains when it's first starting to grow. So maybe I shouldn't peel it off right away too soon. So that's what I'm letting it do now. Normally I'll let it shoot the seed husk off on its own. Unless it really gets stuck, and then I'll help it. Now I'm thinking about sprouting some vegetable seeds too. I'm going to switch my pot plant greenhouse to a vegetable garden greenhouse. Because it just keeps making my plants moldy. It didn't help keep them warm at all. So I was like, what the fuck? Might as well just get rid of that greenhouse and use it for vegetables. One year I had a better greenhouse. It was like a perfect seal, and it actually kept all the plants warm. I might have to try to get a better seal for it. So that's the thing. People say switch to those metal and fiberglass greenhouses and they're better than those plastic ones. But those plastic ones are an actual sealed fucking tent, right? When you seal a greenhouse like airtight, man, it stays warm more. Yeah, I wish we could change servers no matter what level. So that's what they should do. They should make one optional server that allows free-for-all and have like every level in it, and then design it so that it can work better even though it has all the levels. So maybe add some sort of battle filter system even though you're still in the same servers. So technically you could catch up to someone eventually if they stop playing and then they allowed you more time to just play and catch up. Alright, I'll be back in 1 second. Let's go check something. Alright, we're back. I don't know if anyone notices a difference between this microphone and the one I was using yesterday. All the difference I notice is the cord on it is slightly thicker and the ball part, like the lapel, is slightly bigger. So I'm hoping bigger is better. But maybe the ladies can clarify that isn't always the case. No, I'm just kidding. Man, I'm terrible. I gotta get my mind out of the gutter. This lockdown situation is all to blame. Lockdown's to blame for me being poor, for being single, for being overweight, for playing video games too much. Dear God, I swear this lockdown has done everything to me. It's the victimhood. Try to not get involved in it, but it's hard not to. Alright, so let's check out the bet theory situation. I've been dying to check it out just because you can collect so often throughout the day. And this box is giving 2,000. So fuck man, I just keep coming back, collecting the box over and over again. Because I want the 2,000. Which is making me happy because the other currencies they were giving, like Bitcoin currencies, it reached the point where it's such small amounts that they couldn't really... It's taken forever to build it up. So it's nice to have a new currency that they can give more out of. I don't care what currency it is, as long as I have something I can save up and play the games with. Alright, so let's check out all my referrals that are doing the currency. Ah, fuck, there's 0 right now. Holy shit, yeah. Who was it? Kilo was playing earlier today, and he's been having, I assume, some luck with the Tron currency. So he won me a whole bunch of Tron. Let's check how much my Tron balance is up to now. Holy fuck, 178 tokens. Full tokens. Alright, so thanks a lot, Kilo. You're the best, man. Alright, if you want to check how your referrals are doing, just check out the referral bottom list. You can see, here it is, Kilo. He's been doing the most battling with the fucking Tron. He's battled over 147,000 tokens of Tron. So that's why he earned me 178 tokens in referral. Basically, all my Tron tokens came from Kilo. So thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Alright, let's check out the other cryptocurrencies are doing, just for interest's sake. And these are all the ones that you can win on Bet Fury. Holy shit, Bitcoin is still plummeting. It's down 6%. Ethereum's down 5%, down 20% overall for the week. 10% Bitcoin's down overall for the week. Beyonce, the new one that they're giving lots away, it's down 7% today, or 27% overall over the week. Tether is up 0.1. So regular money is making a comeback against cryptocurrencies. Not by much, but Tron, it's down 6%, down 22% overall for the week. BitTorrent is down 9%, but still up 3% or 0.3 over the week. So these are all the currencies that you can collect for free at Betfury, as long as you have stakes of them. I forgot to show the staking. Yeah, the staking system is neat. You just click here, go to staking, and once you've earned at least 10 shares of the casino or 10 tokens, then you can start getting your share payouts. And your share payouts are every day at this time. So that's where they'll be, and you just click withdraw. Alright, let's get back to the clone evolution. Now the nice thing about all that is, even if you're not really into gambling, you can just use it as a cryptocurrency wallet. That's all I like to do. For many years, I always thought about getting into cryptocurrencies, and it wasn't until they had these wallet systems online that I started to consider it. I'm not even sure how you used to collect Bitcoin before. I read it somewhere that used to store it on hard drives or something. That'd be fucked up. So that way if you lost your computer's hard drive, you'd lose all your Bitcoin. That'd be fucked. I like these online wallets so you can just withdraw it from wherever you are. Doesn't matter what computer. Oh, we're getting close. I almost forgot to show this. We're getting close to the 157,987,000 Satoshi on this one. Woo! 157,991. So thanks everyone who's been helping with this one. 83 people are already using it as a cryptocurrency wallet for trading Bitcoin. You can withdraw and deposit. And it's got all the betting features that you can't find on the other one. Sort of like betting on big fights or UFC fights, but boxing matches are sometimes in there. The Mike Tyson fight, you could bet on it. Which was weird because I don't think it was a real outcome. They called it a draw, but he kicked Roy Jones' ass. Yeah, that gold chest is difficult. I don't know if we're going to win it this time. If I had to guess, not, but we'll see what happens. Now, cryptocurrencies, and if anyone's not into it, don't worry. Like, I was not into it for years. Even nowadays, like, money is pretty much the root of all evil, so I try to not focus my whole life on money. Trying to not just ignore it completely though. Try to make it like maybe 10% of what I'm working on. We're gonna get that patron song done soon. When that soundboard arrives, holy fuck guys, wait till you start hearing the effects. I'm hoping I can clean up my voice a little bit for when I do the show. Because I know a lot of times my voice sounds like garbage, and hopefully the soundboard will be able to help spruce it up a bit. Alright, so we made it into the fucking gold chest battle with their entire team intact. See if we can win it. But before we do, let's get a quick message from the sponsor. This gold chest battle was brought to you by Crack. Crack. It'll fuck you up. Woo! I gotta put a time delay stinger in there. I don't have time to move in between scenes. Alright, so anyways, let's give this gold chest a battle. See if we can get our hands on the chest. The ultimate chest. But yeah, I got a prop for today's show. Anyone want to see a relic from the past? I found out that this cell phone design came out in 1996. And what I did is I saved up when I was a kid, my first factory job, and I saved up all my money and bought this cell phone. And this was the 1999 model. So I bought it before the year 2000. So here it is, my very first cell phone. Isn't that fucked up? And it's a flip phone. Look at the size of the screen. StarTech 3000. Yeah, and if people are wondering, I don't believe this phone actually even had text features. I can't recall. As far as I know, it was just for calling people, like an actual phone. So isn't that fucked up? I had it in storage, and the main reason it looks brand new is because it is still brand new. What happened was when I bought the phone after saving up, I tried to activate it, and this was at the time when there was a difference, like pay-as-you-go phones and contract phones. So what happened was I didn't realize that because I was a kid at the time, like a teenager, it was going to cost me thousands to get a contract. So I could never activate it. So what happened was I ended up having to just get a pay-as-you-go phone. So I never got a chance to use my very first cell phone. Isn't that weird? I was going to return it, but I figured I would just keep it as like a relic. And I've had it in storage ever since. Yeah! I won the gold battle. Hey, flawless victory too. No casualties. The StarTech phone was good luck. Now, sadly, the technology for this phone no longer works on phone networks. So even if I wanted to reactivate it, I don't believe I could. Unless there's a hacker community that found a way to hack it. Or mod it or something. Now, I was thinking of checking on eBay if it's worth much, and I think there's a few people that sell them for like $100 as like props or whatever. So maybe one day it'll be worth something more than $100. I think I paid $700 for it, so it was pretty expensive when I bought it. And back in like the 1990s, $700 was a lot of money. I think it was a 2-week work week. All paycheck went to it. Or maybe it was more than 2 weeks. Because back then I'm pretty sure I made like $6 an hour. Now it's funny how my dad used to tell me all these stories about how he made such little money when he was younger. And he was telling me how much he made, and it was like $5 or something. And I was like, man, I made $6. Yeah, I don't know if the phone still works. I got the charger in storage somewhere. I probably could try charging it up. But if I had to guess, the battery's fucked on it. But you can never tell by just looking at the battery. The battery looks fine. I'm not even sure how to take the battery out. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the battery, holy shit. The battery has expanded a little bit. So I probably should keep it out of this phone. I didn't know that, eh? Lithium-ion batteries can expand after a while. That's fucked, eh? Now, remember how they used to say that for different electronics or toys? When you get a toy, don't keep the batteries in it when you put it in storage. Because sometimes the batteries will explode, and then it'll break your toy. Yeah, that's the weird thing that everyone's talking about right now. Like, that was a good question by Warzard the Bored Time Lord. What do I think about the idea of a video game console coming back that uses cartridge slots instead of using online, like, what is it, digital only or CDs? Or DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever the fuck PS4 uses. Now, I was thinking that's a good idea because, what do you call it, those micro SD cards? You can fit like fucking shitloads of memory on them now. So they could put a game on it, no problem. But the idea of a console coming out with that, I think right now there is one that's coming out with it. No, it's the Intellivision Amico. it has no cartridge slot on it other than an SD card slot. So maybe they are going that route. Or some people are saying that it's actually going to just be cloud gaming and you won't actually be able to get a copy of the software to even put it on a memory card. If I had to guess, that's how it's going to be, just so that people don't pirate the Amico games. But who knows? Maybe you actually will be able to use the SD cards as memory cards and just put the games right on it. Because I was thinking that, like right now, if you go onto whatchamacallit, the different sites for ordering stuff, what is it called? Kijiji, or not Kijiji, Alibaba. From Alibaba, you can order blank cartridges, like a blank Super Nintendo cartridge or a blank Sega Genesis cartridge. Or no, I think it was a blank Sega Master System cartridge. So what happens when you buy that blank cartridge is you get your own game, you make it, you buy that cartridge, and then you can put it on the fucking on the cartridge. So then when you go to put it in a system, you can play your own game that you made. So I was thinking that's what we really need, is a home console that has that as a feature. Like, you know how the Ouya came out and it was kind of neat that developers could make their own games, put them on the online store and shit? But I was thinking the Ouya would have been even cooler if it had custom cartridges. So that the Ouya company would sell blank cartridges, and then game developers could buy those blanks, make games, put it on it, and then sell it, and like customize it with really cool boxes, instruction manuals and shit. Go like hardcore old school style. I think I would be into that because I've noticed a lot of modding community has started to do that, where they'll make like a Dreamcast game and like make an actual case, burn it on a DVD and everything, make a new release, even though the Dreamcast technically hasn't made new games in years, or officially. Yeah, there is a lot to this. What is it? I was going to show the difference. So people can see the Galaxy, what is it, 7 Edge next to the StarTech phone. So it is about half the size if it wasn't for the antenna sticking up. But there's one feature that really I found interesting. Whoops, forgot to sweep it. Lucky we... Oh, it says I'm too full and I have to burn chips? Is that what it's saying? Oh, your chip bag's full. Please consume some chips. Alright. That's good when your chip bag's full, right? Let's get... Who needs to be stronger? Or who's got weak-ass chips? He's got some weak-ass ones. Now I was going to say, when you take that cell phone and you unfold it, the StarTech, it actually comes out to about the same size of a modern phone. Alright, let's get everyone's chips up to 17. We'll do that as the new base. Alright, that should be good for now. I'll consume some other chips later. Yeah, we got some potato chips. I'll be consuming some of those also later. Now, here it is. If you take the StarTech and you unfold it, it's actually a little bit bigger than a traditional phone. And if you compare the weight of the two phones, the StarTech is, I think, substantially lighter. I can't really tell. Maybe it's just because of the size it feels lighter. Maybe the same size. I got a scale, so I should try weighing them sometime. Alright, so we still got another 10 minutes, so I actually have to wrap the show up a little bit early today. But what I'll do is start going over the different Patreon message right off the bat. Give a shout to the Patreons while we get closer to the end. Did it still not sweep? There we go. Alright, I got a message. I better check, make sure I don't have to work too. I'm on call all winter long, so as soon as I'm back in spring, we'll have some more regular show times. Alright, let's see here. Give a message or a shout out to the sponsors, or not sponsors, to the patrons. I always call them sponsors. Alright, so we got Jim, Ray, Travis, and Suki. And don't worry everyone, I won't hold it against you if you can only sign up for a few months. I'll keep you on the patron list even if you've cancelled. So thanks everyone, appreciate even one-time sponsors. And oh yeah, the big benefit to the patrons list right now is you can schedule a one-on-one Skype gaming session with me if you want anytime. And I guess I don't even have to record it for the show, or we can make it into a broadcast for the show if you want. And what else is there? Oh yeah, and the song for patrons. So yeah, the song is like a new song that I'm working on. It's going to have all the names of the patrons in it. So let's get back to the game for now. Let's try this one more time. See if we can kick the shit out of it. Tear a new one. Okay, so we did the bet theory, we did that. Oh yeah, let's give a shout out to everyone in the chat. Oh, and we got a question from the viewers too, so we'll cover that next. Alright, so Warzard the Board Time Lord. He joined the show first, so congratulations for being first, Warzard. He said he likes to play Clone Evolution this time of day, so maybe I'll try to do more shows at this time for Warzard. Alright, and Zahid. Yep, thanks again for Zahid. He was asking if we're changing times for the show. Yeah, I am mixing up the show times a bit. I notice when I do show times at different times, it helps get new subs too, so I have to try switching it up a little bit. We only got about 30 subs to go. So if anyone's watching and they haven't subbed yet, if you can sub, that'll help reach monetization in no time. That'll be sweet, because then I can spend more time working on the show. Right, so anyways, let's continue the list. Worldson Roka. So thanks for joining Roka, or Worldson. And Warzard the Board Time Lord is saying he just made it to the gold chest now. So congratulations for getting your hands on the chest. Or if you're going for it, good luck. Oh boy, my stomach is hurting. But luckily I didn't eat anything yet, so that's good. Maybe it's just hunger pains. Alright, so yeah, what was the question? Which red hero am I working on? So after this battle sums up, we'll go and check out that question and wrap up the show with the affiliate links. Now I've got lots of affiliate links. One of them is the Bitcoin stuff that we already talked about. The other one is finishing quick is my specialty. It's a saying that comes on t-shirts and bed sheets. Society 6, that's it. So we got the link for the Society 6 store. We've got Hideout TV. It's a place that'll pay you to watch video games, or no, watch videos. Similar to YouTube, except they split ad revenue between viewers and the creators. So it's not just the creators that get the ad revenue. Imagine PewDiePie was sharing some of his revenue with his viewers. His viewers would be rich. So anyways, let's check. Which heroes am I working on? That was the question from the viewer. Oh yeah, that was Worldson's question. So the one I don't know if I'm really that close, well it's pretty close, is I'm going to be working on making this hero. I don't even know her name yet. Let's see what it is. Freya. I noticed Freya is a popular healer that most teams have that are successful in the Hunger Games. So I figure if the Hunger Games teams are using her and winning, I should get her on my team. So how close am I? I need one more hero to make Arena Girl to gold. I've got gold Budokai, and I need one more blue-haired kid. So if I get the blue-haired kid and Arena Girl, boom, I have Freya. So that's the next one I'm close to making. Another one I'm close to making is him. And I just need a Moriarty. So I've already got these two made, just need Moriarty. And I think I'm one Moriarty clone away. So I'm close to making both of these. I think both of those are pretty good heroes to add to my team. I think there's some successful teams that use both of them. So that should be pretty good, I think. Yeah, smash the like button. I always forget to say that. And then people are always like, oh shit, I forgot. You gotta remind us. It's like, trust me, if it comes to reminding people, we should not be depending on me to do it. I forget everything. Alright, speaking of. Alright, so... yeah, let's... how did I manage to wrap up everything so quickly? There must have been something I forgot to do. Consume the heroes. Advanced hero. Yeah, we got all the battles completed. Oh, it's because this one doesn't break out for 7 hours. That's why. At least we're registered. That's a good sign. Alright, so let's do one more dungeon battle, because I don't want to wrap up the show too quick. It's got a full hour in. Let me try changing this up a bit, see if we can win by changing. Sometimes change is a good thing, right? A little bit less healing, a little bit more attack. Try that. Holy shit, 7 viewers and 3 likes. Thanks everybody. Now don't worry if you can't hit the like button because you're watching at work, or if you're watching on an Android TV box. I know when I watch on my Android TV box, I can't even like videos because I can't figure out how to get to the like option half the time. It works sometimes, but other times it doesn't even work, so I don't know what's going on. God damn, pain in my stomach. Maybe I gotta stop eating too many supplements. Or drinking artificial sweeteners. Or it has nothing to do with what I'm consuming. Alright, that battle did not work, so let's try Crime Fighter back in there. He can do it. Tried Lightning? No. Let's try it, just see what happens. Yeah, thanks. I think she is going to be a good addition to the team. Like, I was thinking, like, I've used Jane Austen for a long time, but she can't really compete anymore. She's not a red hero. She can't keep going up in level like all the others. Oh, the Tavern Tasks. Yeah, I think I did those. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I did do the Tavern Tasks. Some of them I wasn't able to claim yet, but I did them. Yeah, and don't worry everyone, once I get monetization and we can start getting super chats during the show, holy shit, I might do shows all day. Depends how the super chatting goes. Now I'll try to get some better improvements to the show, like guests, and we're also going to get some live bands. I'm getting damn close because that soundboard's going to arrive in the mail in maybe about 2 weeks. Oh yeah, I got some more guests lined up for the paranormal or ancient mystery research. A guy that does a whole bunch of theories about how the pyramids used to be used. So it'll be pretty wild to hear his theories about that. I don't know if anyone else has any theories about how the pyramids work. You can get them ready for that show. We should have live chat. You can ask him about them. Or ask him about them. Hopefully he won't mind having live chat. I know most of the guests I get for podcasts, they're okay with live chat. YouTube does moderate most of it, so even if people swear, it just gets deleted right away, so... should be okay to have live chat. Alright, so let's wrap up the affiliate links. Thanks everyone for sticking with the show this long. Really appreciate it. Holy shit, 10 viewers. How the fuck did we get double-digit viewers today? Thanks everyone. And if you can make sure to hit the like button before you head out, that'd be sweet. You might set some more records for daytime shows. Alright, so if you want to help out the show, you can do it with Patreon, Society 6, Hideout TV. Swagbucks is the one that'll pay you to shop online. GameKit's the one that pays you to try new video games out. They hope that you'll make deposits because they're those free-to-play games that have loot boxes, or not loot boxes, all those online purchases. So free Bitcoin is the free spins we did earlier, and the Virtual Mate Sex Machine is for adults and men only. But if ladies need a sex machine, they know who to call. Just kidding, unless our lockdowns end soon. And then the Virtual Mate real product, crowdsourced, kickstarted, crowdfunded, all that jazz, but it has shipped, gets mixed reviews. So don't think it's going to replace a woman anytime soon, but while we got the lockdowns, it's better than getting huge fines, right? I know some of those fines, people are getting close to millions of dollars, 6 months in jail and all that. Like, geez, man, just get the Virtual Mate. Alright, some people live on the edge. I know, I want to live on the edge too. If I wasn't looking after my uncle, I probably would be a lot more tempted to. Right, so yeah, my website's in the links below too. What else do we got? I think that's everything. Let's head up to the fire screen. See what's burning in there today. Alright, so for the fire screen, I'm just going to check our little loot box. Or not loot box, our item bag. Got loot boxes on the mind. See what we got. I think we got something coming up soon. Maybe I have it left over. Did anyone save items from last year's Easter event? I'm trying to think if I saved any items from it. No, I don't see any. If anyone remembers what the Easter event items from last year were, let me know. That'd be cool. Alright, so we'll go for... Oh, there's a weird item. Haven't seen this. Ooh. I've got a renaming card. If you happen to get a renaming card in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, then give the show a dislike. But if that doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. Just make sure never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. Right, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a sparring session with my sponsor and make sure that YouTube knows this is just training. It's not any act of violence. Athletic competitions. Alright, let's see here. Where is it? We can do it. We got this. I don't get why this camera's so fucked. Why can't it stay centered on me? Why am I off to the side now? I don't get it. I don't know, man. You know, I think it must be the camera's auto-tracking feature. It pans over to the side so that when it comes time for the end of the show sequence, it's no longer aligned properly. It's like, that's really fucking annoying. Oh well, thanks everyone for watching, appreciate it. And I'll try getting the green screen working better for next time too. Alright, see you later. Bye for now, everyone. Alright, see you everyone. Have a good weekend and good luck in the events. Later. What is going on? Ah, that's why. I had the wrong screen on. You idiot! I'm always blaming the technology, and it's always all my fault. Bye for now, everyone. Later. You idiot!